Hopefully we're live, yeah. Thanks for joining me again. Yeah, I decided to put this back by, well, in the end it was 25 minutes because of the very important information from the government, which I believe the gist of it is be alert. Our country needs alerts.
So we are saying don't go to work, go to work. Don't take public transport, go to work, don't go to work. Stay indoors. If you can work from home, go to work. Don't go to work. Go outside, don't go outside. And then we will or won't something or other.
So as many of you guessed, because a little clue, this one was a little picture of me from the Domino Club album. So this week is going to be the Domino Club. But it's been really hard. This one's been really difficult because people requested pretty much every track on there. No, well, not pretty much, actually every track on there. So it's hard to go through, and I've been changing right up until the last minute. In fact, if I was really honest, I didn't just put it back by 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I didn't touch my nose, it means I'm lying. By 20, 25 minutes, because of the speech. But also I needed an extra couple of minutes to work out what songs I was going to do. So, I'm late. Yeah, sorry, Carol. I'm explaining why I'm late. Anyway, I'm usually a little bit late. Hey, what's time?
Is time even real? Does anyone know?
Maybe time's just a construct of human perception, an illusion created by...
So, the Domino Club. That is the album we're going to go for. And I listened to it. What a great album. So the Domino Club was the Men That Can Hang's fifth album. And I'll go into a little bit more detail as we go on. It was, I believe it was 1990. And this is from that. Did your days keep ticking? Only 7 months left to go. We'll spark the town when you get out. Good things are happening for me. Some magazine wants to publish my story, all about us, the time we hitchhiked south. We've got big dreams, big dreams. Don't you know we got new sensations, great expectations. Hey kid, thanks for the letter. I've been a bit down, but I'm getting better. Prisoner's hell, but I've been to places worse. The guy in my cell knows the Crown and Redditch, working on a scheme to make us all rich. Strictly legal, but we gotta see you first before the bubble bursts. We've got big dreams, big dreams. Don't you know we got new sensations, great expectations. Hi, Rose. Did Joe, no need to worry. I found that money like you asked me. I hope you know what you're doing, boy. There's something I didn't tell you. I'm seeing this girl from Sherman Avenue, and that magazine wrote back. They want to employ me. We've got big dreams, big dreams. Don't you know we got new sensations, great expectations. Dear kid, you won't regret it. I owed you plenty and now I'm indebted. Couple more months and I'll be back in the game. I've got an idea to start a company, fish and chip shops in Greece and Hungary. We can think big, we can't say the same. There's gotta be changes. We've got big dreams, big dreams. Don't you know we got new sensations, great expectations. We've got big dreams, dreaming all about new sensations, great expectations. Big dreams, everyone. Great expectations. As somebody said there, yeah, we need them now after the last 14 minutes. I thought you meant about me being late or something, but yeah, I get what you mean now. Hey, Yahoo from Belfast. Hello, Johan. Hi, Alison. So, yeah, I've got something you'll like in a minute, Alison. It might even be this one. So, yeah, keeping with the waffle. So, the Domino Club. There we are, the Domino Club there. That is the Japanese version of the Domino Club. Same album, different cover. This is the album, or the 12-inch sleeve to Great Expectations. Now, I wanted to have a look at this. I had a look at this photo earlier. I'm going to try and place myself so you can still hear me. But it's a very, very interesting picture because we'd signed up with Silvertone Records, run by Andrew Lauder. So he signed us up to that. He signed up to Stone Roses first. And that was one of the bonuses as well, getting to meet the Stone Roses in the studio. But one of the things as well is it gave us a little budget to go out and get. Just look at the previous albums. Particularly me. I haven't changed too much, but we were really scruffy, and our clothes looked a bit worn out. So anyway, they all gave us a little bit of money to go to. We went to Ken Market and we bought some new clothes. So as you can see there we are. Kush has got a nice shiny gold waistcoat on. John has got a nice white shirt. Nick and Paul look they just bought sort of new versions of what they already wore. And Ricky's got a nice shirt on there. I don't know if you can see that. But I look like I'm the person who's taking their drinks order, really, don't I? In some kind of, I don't know, sort of a cowboy theme place. Also, it's interesting, you always sawdust on the floor. This was a bushranger. We used to spend so much time in the bushranger. I'll go into that in a minute. The drinks on the table are also interesting because you can see that we're all drinking lager, apart from Nick Muir, who looks like the only one drinking an ale. And Paul, as you can see over here behind Nick, is drinking an orange juice. Of course, there's nothing wrong with drinking an orange juice. He's just being very sensible, as he always is, you know. And I'm drinking water right now. So the bushranger, this could all be a dream. So I'm not getting anyone in any trouble. I might have just dreamt this, but we spent a lot of time in the bushranger, and we would go there before all day drinking. And what would happen is that in the middle of the day, when the pubs would close for a few hours between the afternoon session and the evening session, quite often we found ourselves still in the pub with the curtains drawn. And I don't know what the police really thought about it because quite often they were there with us. So, but as I say, it's easily a dream. I mean, tell me. It's all a bit of a blur. So there we go. So back to the album. And a little bit more chat later on. Oh, my guitar stand just collapsed. Hopefully I won't break a string or anything. I've got my son, James, here. He can always be a roadie. It's all right, James. I am going to need some more water in a minute. Cush's session is on at 9 o'clock too. And Rob Johnson is on at 8. So we've got plenty on this evening. A northern city, moved to a southern town. Took the job 6 years ago when there wasn't any work around. Judy made the bargains, I pay off the housing loan. She'd bring up the kids while I was away, at the weekend I'd come home. She said, careful when you're keeping with the time. Things that we believe will soon get left behind. If you fall in love, but don't fall in love, it's the kingdom of the blind. First 2 years were a struggle, telephone calls alone. Second 2 years were easier, maybe things would go wrong. Well, I met someone when my guard was down. I went from serious to bad. In 6 short weeks, I turned my back on everything I had. Yeah, right. She said, careful when you keep it with the time. So things that we believe will soon get left behind. If you fall in love, but don't fall in love, it's the kingdom of the blind. Sold up the bricks and mortar, Judy took away the kids. Only time will let me know if it's the right thing that I did. Now I'm in a relationship, call no strings attached. Sometimes I think it's a brand new me, sometimes every single thing looks smashed. She said, careful when you're keeping with the time. 'Cause the things that we believe will soon get left behind. If you fall in love, but don't fall in love, it's the kingdom of the blind. Kingdom of the blind. Kingdom of the blind, kingdom of the blind. Kingdom of the blind. Thank you. So, well, all of the songs on Domino Club are not played often enough. None of them played often enough. In fact, they extremely rarely played, as you'll no doubt know if you come to see us live. And I think we should do something about that. So that album was produced by Pat Collier, and that was the second album that Pat produced with us. The first one was Silvertown, and so we got to know Pat by then, and we were sort of having fun. And luckily, Pat's a very laid-back guy, and because when I was doing the vocal on that song there, I just couldn't get one of the gaps, and I was just losing it completely. And Kingdom of the Blind wasn't the chorus that I was singing. It was, just a lot of profanity and stroppiness on my part. Oh, have you bring a glass of water? Oh, wonderful. Look at this. Star treatment. Thank you. Oh. So, we all got to know each other very, very well indeed. So the artwork, we had a quiz. I can't remember if I've written the names down there, but there was, anyway, I'll be getting in touch with 2 people who got the answer right in the last one. So the artwork for Domino Club was done by the fantastic Sean Phillips. I was and still am a massive fan of 2000 AD, the comic 2000 AD. I thought it was incredibly influential on the comic scene, which I've always been interested in anyway. I went into their offices. They said that I actually drew a character that was in 2000 AD called Judge Pickles. And when Sean Phillips started working on 2000 AD, I thought it would be great to have him. And he was like an Eagle award-winning artist at that time. He was a young chap. And so he did the album artwork, which is a kind of collage of. He came into the studio, took some video footage, which I've got.
It's a bit harsh. Yes.
And do you know what they call this?
Last card. No, what's the call? Sui?
You've got to say last card when you're in last card.
Yeah,
Sui, if you like.
Look at that lovely. Look at that lovely picture on the 8 of spades.
Last card for Paul.
Last card. Oh, right. Oh, shit.
Hearts. What, just one card each? Right.
Yeah.
So, one card.
2 bob each.
You bastard. So are we ready? Who turns up first?
Ricky hasn't got in yet. John's card.
One more time. Let's set the joke out there.
it's funny because our voices are different. maybe they were higher. But I watched that video footage, and he stuck dominoes on there and all this sort of thing. So it's great. And Andrew Cheeseman has got the original artwork, and I'm pretty sure I didn't dream this. I'm pretty sure he said that he's going to get that. He's going to give that to me at some point. I think he's going to come over to London and give it to me. I'm sure. I think Andy might be watching. So Sean Phillips did. He also did the cover for one of the Walking Dead, one or two of the Walking Dead comics, and he's gone on now. Does Marvel? Does he's doing big stuff now. So that's great. And if you go to his website, which is I think it's SeanPhillips.com, but I'll put the link in there. You can see his stuff. The question about Sean is, what is the connection between the Domino Club, it's giving it away really, all right, between the Domino Club, Sean Phillips, and the artwork for the Odgers and Simmons Tightrope album? There is a connection with that. The first person who comes up with that connection gets it bang on right, will get a prize this week. Prizes for last week's were Swill and Bobby Valentino t-shirts, so I'll be sending those out. I'll be getting your sizes. Okay. So Andy, we were talking earlier online, chatting, Andrew Cheeseman, he was our manager, and he now lives in France. And it's funny with the Walking Dead connection, don't get me wrong on this story, but 4 months ago in February, Andy was so ill, I think it was heart, that he had to be put in an induced coma. So he was put into a coma in February. And because they couldn't operate in his body, they had to let his body work for itself a little bit. However, he came to about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I don't know if you've seen the very first episode of The Walking Dead, which rips off the film 28 Days Later, which also ripped off the fantastic film The Day of the Triffids. But Andy went unconscious in a world that was totally normal. And then he came to in a world of isolation and in a hospital in France where nobody could come and go, and he must have wondered what the hell was going on. But actually, I think he often wondered what the hell was going on. Right, Andy, this is for you, and it's all for Alan Thornlow in Australia. I happen to mention every week on these. I just hope I get it right. But yeah. Now you're off in Australia. Now you've opened new doors. You said keep in touch, but we don't write so much. There's nothing to say anymore. There were tears at the airport. There were jokes and goodbyes. Said it is clear, just a whiskey and beer. Gone to water our eyes. Then you're gone and I'm thinking, would I see you again? I felt part of me follow you overseas. I lost more than a friend. La la da 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 la da la la da 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 la da da. Does the food taste so good there? Does the air smell so sweet? Is it green grass, water clear as glass? Does your life feel complete? Say the world's getting smaller. At the moment we seem worlds apart. It could have been different. It could have been me that made the new start. Now you're off in Australia. Now you step through that door. Said keep in touch. Now we don't write so much. Now we're nothing to say anymore. Thank you. Cheers, Bob. Cheers, Richard. Cheers, Graham. Right, I hope that's not. Yeah, obviously. So we did make little mistakes and things. So this goes up as a free download on my Bandcamp page, swillodgers.co.uk. So probably what I should do with that one then is just take it out or replace it with a new recording. But I'm not going to do that. So yeah, through all the requests, like I say, it's very difficult. Hey, Nige. Also, I was talking to Nige. Good to see your message. This is one I didn't expect to do, but I'm going to do it anyway and see how it goes. How are we doing for time? Oh, yeah, all right, actually, yeah. So I'll do a bit more talking after this. Pad it out. No, I don't need to. I don't need to do that. Okay, so... Every time I see your face, my heart seems to leap into outer space, and I'm flying over the moon for you. I get a funny feeling inside of me, kinda like a cat caught in a tree, and I'm crying out a tune for you. 'Cause you're the one who keeps me strong, you're the one who rights my wrong. If I get sick, you're my cure. If I'm uncertain, you make me sure. I could be lying, but I would still swear to you. I get a fine thing that you want me to do, and I'll be anything that you want me to without trying. I'll be a buffoon for you. 'Cause you're the one who keeps me sane. You're the one who breaks my chain. You are the music that turns me on. You turn my feeling into song. And I'll sing, I'll swim for you. If you were out walking and it started to rain, I'd catch the drops, throw them back again. I would cry out a look of monsoon for you. If you get hot, you wanna swim, I'll dig a lake. You can jump and I would cry out a looking for you. 'Cause you're the one who keeps me strong. You're the one who keeps me sane. You're the one who rights my wrong. You're the one to break my chain. Hey, you're the one. Right, thank you very much indeed. Okay, so how's it all sounding? Everything all right? Yes, great story. Thank you very much. I hope so. Yeah. When you get bored with these, I'll stop doing them, and let's see. Well, maybe when everything gets back to normal, I should just stop, really. But in the meantime, keep watching and keep sending in songs. So this is one that... So I plan to do a Liberty Cage. So that is it for the Domino Club stuff. I'm going to move on to another couple of songs now. So I plan to do... Next week, I think I'll do a Scottish one. So it'll be Scottish songs, Scottish stories and themes. Men are going to hang in Scotland. Well, I was born in Oban, so my perspective on things. Moving down to England when I was very young. But at some point I plan to do a Liberty Cage special as well. So to do, a Liberty Cage Swill's Sunday session. But people have been going on about this one so much, especially I think this evening, that everything's different now, isn't it? Everything is different now. So I'm going to have a go at this. I have to think about the chords out. Yeah. Anyone tell me what the chords are? Yeah. I used to ride the bus to town, where the thirst that I would drown, the hunger of the crowd, the hungry music loud. Didn't think about the where and who and how. Lord, I've changed from the way that every deadbeat spends his days. I've changed since the vows, and all I know is everything's different now, yeah. Everything's different now, yeah. One day I found myself engaged with everything arranged. Did I love her? I guess I must. It seems so obvious. Started thinking about the where and who and how. But I've changed from the way that every deadbeat spends his days. I've changed since the vow, and all I know is everything's different now, yeah. Everything's different now, yeah. I didn't realize I'm very correct. So the video's got off. Could bring me back to this permanent address, oh Lord. But I've changed from the way that every deadbeat spends his day. I've changed since the vow, and all I know is everything's different now, yeah. Everything's different now, yeah. Everything's different. Now I'm the one who sits and waits, the one who's why she's late. I'm watching by the door, wonder what she's been out for. Started thinking about the where and who and how. But I've changed from the way that every deadbeat spends his days. I've changed since the vows, and all I know is everything's different now, yeah. Everything's different now, yeah. Everything's different now, it's changed. Everything's different now, yeah. Everything's different now. Everything's different now. Everything's different now. Everything's different now. Thank you very much indeed. I was going to do a ukulele song, but I think I'll leave that to another week, or even a ukulele special. And I should do some little ukulele lessons. I should do some ukulele lessons. But maybe I can give a couple of tips online. My screen says, sorry, we're having trouble playing the video. I'm hoping yours is okay. I hope you enjoyed it. Do come back again next Sunday and join in. Do join Kush at 7 o'clock. His one is going out on Vimeo, but I think it might also, no, he's got a Facebook channel as well. Do watch Rob Johnson in 8 minutes time. And yeah, take it easy. And yeah, go over to my Bandcamp page, swillodgers.co.uk, and you'll be able to download the audio from the previous ones and from this one, even with that little clanging out chord there, and everything's different now, and that little wobble in Australia. I hope you're all well. Stay tuned. Take it easy.
This is ridiculous, isn't it? It's like being dived up here.
Oh, this is brilliant. Standoff.
Showdown.
Yeah.
This is song.
Over your camcorder.
Handy cam.
Birds fly away in spring. Every time you are near.